Good morning.
Good morning.
Morning.
Today for breakfast we had cereal. We normally don't have cereal, but with Janelle being sick for 3 days, desperate times call for desperate measures. Yesterday on the Burnt Hills garage sale, Janelle put an ad for the sand table and a few other things. And the sand table sold, and then a second person said they wanted the sand table, and Janelle said that it was already sold. And I said, you know what, I think we have a second sand table. So we went up in the upstairs of the garage, and sure enough, second sand table, and we sold that one too this morning. Well, I spent the last couple of days at home taking care of kids since Janelle was sick. But today she's feeling a little bit better, so I am going to be going back to work. And I will take you to my shop today and show you around. Bye. See you later. Yeah, I'm taking people to my shop today for a little while. Okay. So here is my shop. Well, here's my shop. I fix musical instruments, brass and woodwind instruments, and I have all kinds of tools. You're probably wondering what those are for. These tools are for dents, mostly for removing dents of brass instruments. I have mandrels there. They're tapered, and you can push them out, put them in the bell of the instrument, and then push the dents out from the inside. And up there are just various ones for dents. Those ones there, the cylindrical ones, there are 13 different sizes of trombone mandrels, and those are for trombone slides. Those are all my pads for saxophones and flutes. And I have some dent hammers, some burnishers, files, things like that. Saw, little jeweler's saw, various hammers and mallets, and a whole bunch of different pliers and things like that. Those right there are slide expanders, and they can be useful for holding instruments and using them for, well, various things. Expanding slides. I rarely use them for expanding slides, although they're called slide expanders. But okay, those are French horn dent removal tools right there. You can see the curved ends get around the curved parts of French horns. And then I got lots of little parts in those cabinets, you know, water key corks, felts, springs, valve guides, little parts like that. And I have some more felts right in that cabinet, springs, things like that. That's the main part of the shop. I also have, right there, a lathe, bench lathe. I don't use it too much, as you can see. I got a. Over here, I keep a lot of my parts. I have corks for flutes, more round corks and cork cutters. Then, you know, keys and things like that. Braces, clarinet parts. And then I have the, various instruments and various parts for the instruments. Like that, it would be saxophone parts. And then hoses for saxophones. French horn parts and string, screws, things like that. Just all kinds of different things in there. And here's the pile of my instruments. I have various instruments that I sell to other people. I have to fix them up and then get them ready to sell, and then people buy them. And these ones are ones that are waiting to get fixed up. So we know Janelle is feeling better because she was itching to do a project, and she decided to paint the floor. So anyway, we have little helpers here, and we are going to paint our stairs and porch because, as you can see, they need it very badly. Well, there we go. We're painting. Janella's not wearing her paint clothes. She said she paints neat. Or neatly, actually, it should be. So we will see how it goes. And we'll see if she gets paint on her. I, on the other hand, have my paint clothes on. And I plan on getting a lot of paint on me. Well, we're getting a lot painted. We are, what, a third of the way done? And things are going smoothly so far.
Mary, what's Mommy and Daddy doing? They were painting, and I'm hungry. There's Daddy.
We're almost done.
He's almost done.
Running out of paint. I think we're gonna make it though. Do you got any paint on you?
Only in my hands.
Okay,
There's
good.
I got one spot there. And then this hand was my dipping hand. So I got a little bit there, and a little bit on my finger, and one there. But that's it. That's all the paint on me.
I got plenty of paint on me. Well, we ran out of paint a little bit before we finished. So we have to go buy some more. So we're at the hardware store. And we'll see what we can find.
I do not see burr.
Found it.
We were going to head down to church to spread the preen that we just bought, but the hardware store took a lot longer than I expected, and it's already 1:30, so we need to go home and put the little tykes down for their nap, and then maybe after their nap I'll run down to church and finish spreading that.
Well, I got the new paint. We're just finishing things up here. Just got to do the stairs and then we're done. Okay?
So this year, I did a pH test on the blueberries around the blueberry plants, and I noticed that the soil was not acidic enough for blueberries. So I bought some soil acidifier, and I'm going to be putting that around the blueberries this year. And in the fall, I also put all this is horse manure, and we piled that up high for the winter time. And I'm hoping this year we'll have some major growth on these plants. These are, what? They've been in here 4 years, Art?
Longer than that.
5 years maybe? They've been in here.
6.
And they're not doing a whole lot. I'm thinking it's a combination of the soil not being acidic enough, but also this tree over here. It's a really big tree, and I'm wondering if that provides too much shade. So I'm starting out with something simple as the soil acidity, and then I'll go from there.
Now we're all done outside. We're just going to pick up our mess. And then we have church tonight, so we want to get dinner ready and get cleaned up on time. Well, it is evening time. I think it's about 9:20. We got a lot got done, a lot of it outside. The only thing is that the house looks like a bomb went off in here. So
It's horrible.
it's horrible. It is horrible. That's why that's why I am showing the top of just my head kind of pointed up. You don't want to point it down or it wouldn't be good. So anyway, I am going to spend probably the next hour and a half picking up the dump.